pastimes. Retirement must be soon, surely.
We had one more festival left for us to play, and we had a feeling it was going to be the biggest yet. We hopped on a plane, and for this one we headed back to the UK.
We're going to Sonosphere 2011. Woo!
I'm actually nervous. Look at this guy, he can't even walk, he's so nervous.
So nervous, like actually nervous for the first time in 3 years.
A little bit nervous and I'm not even playing. It's a lot of people.
The crew was nervous, we were nervous. We were totally aware that this is the biggest show we'd ever played to date. We've come this far, we've got nothing to lose. Let's get this done.
1, 2, 3 to live. Thank you guys so fucking much. Absolutely amazing.
Sonosphere was the perfect way to end our European summer. Now it was time for the real adventure to start.
It's day one of Central South America. We're about to try and cross the border. First obstacle, getting into Mexico.
Just give us an update on the old ankle and that.
Did you get that? Well, my ankle was good. And I almost tripped over and broke it again. But it's good now. The ankle's good. Let's do it. Hardcore lives.
We headed down to the Mexico border in pure style. Farewell, Western world. Mexico, here we come.
Due to visa issues, we actually had to walk through the Mexican border.
Is this how you tour in a band? You walk through a border? Rigorous interrogation crossing the border. They obviously care a lot about people coming here.
It's great to be here. I'm really here now.
First show. So there was 30 pre-sales. It looks like there's a fair few more than that. The PA, I don't know if it's working or if it's even in existence, but we're playing on the floor in front of it, and I'm actually really psyched for it. It's going to be great.
And Los Robertos. Gotta fix the drum kit by styrofoam plates because it doesn't have a height adjuster. First in the third world. Let's get out there before we're going home. Let's try.
next day in Tijuana, bitch. Fuck!
It was really good. It was one of the best shows I've ever been in my life.
How's your head?
It's good. It doesn't matter. A guy punched me in the face. I didn't even feel it. It was just felt like the blood dripping over my face. Doesn't matter. Who cares?
We just finished our first show. I don't really know what to say. It was absolutely out of control. Tijuana, we expected like 30 kids. I don't know how many people were there, but they were all destroying everything and screaming at us. We finished the gig and we come across the road and get some of the best food we've ever had off the street and get serenaded by some old guy. This is Mexico.
From Tijuana, we headed down to Mexico City. We walked around the city for the day and went to the biggest markets in Mexico, which was pretty good to see. But when we got to the venue we were playing, we found a market we weren't expecting to see.
Which one?
You make this?
Sí, yes.
Very good.
Yeah. How much?
70.
How much if you're in this band?
Una.
How much for two if you play in the band?
What do you need?
There was a whole market of counterfeit Parkway merch. They had designs and items that we'd never even seen before.
Bought my first piece of Parkway Drive merch ever.
How does it feel to like the band?
It feels good.
We're actually stoked. If our name can help anyone make a living, then it makes us happy.
That's very cool, yeah.
Hey, Jeff, you should buy a Parkway Drive pick.
I should.
Would you like that?
It looks really good too.
Awesome.
Awesome.
The best show ever.
Yep, what do you think of Parkway Drive? Very well.
I need the money. You can't give me money?
Ahí está el póster de 20, 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 el póster. Ahí está el póster de 20, de 20, de 20, de 20, el póster, ahí está el póster de 20. El fucking best buy in the world, man. El póster, el póster, el póster. Llévate el póster de 20, de 20, de 20, de 20, de 20, de 20, el póster. El póster, la calcomanía, la taza del recuerdo, la 20, la 20, la 20, la taza del recuerdo. Calcomanía, póster, calcomanía, póster. La taza del recuerdo, la 20, la 20. La calcomanía, el póster, calcomanía, póster. El póster, el póster, el póster. La calcomanía, el póster.
We're pretty much done with Mexico. Overeating dog meat tacos. We're off to Guatemala.
Guatemala is a country where very few bands have even played. So for us, we really had no idea what to expect when we actually got there.
What do you think the show will be like?
All the pre-show tickets are sold.
Yeah. Sold out.
Sold out. We don't have many big bands that come here to Guatemala. You are the first one, the biggest one actually. So your guys are welcome here. You have many fans in Guatemala, and we're really glad to have you here.
Guatemala has one of the highest rates of violent crime in the world. It has an average of around 18 murders a day. At night in the hotel, you could hear shots across town, guns, shootings. It's just part of life down there.
When we got to the show, the first thing we noticed was the security guards wearing bulletproof vests. We were told that it's a pretty common thing for shootings to happen in nightclubs or clubs over here, so we were expecting a pretty wild show.